Hello everyone and welcome to another Starbase video. In case you've had a teardrop in the corner of your eye while looking at the size limitations of the Spaceship Designer, a capital ship is the answer to your problems. Capital ships are basically station-sized ships capable of self-fast travel, which is similar to the travel using warp gates. The capital ships, much like stations, can host hundreds, perhaps even thousands of players and spaceships inside them. However, it's good to keep in mind that capital ships are still a work in progress, so the details mentioned in this video might change over time. Capital ships are something that any player can use as their fully secure home and exploration base. Getting a capital ship requires a lot of work, but even a solo player will be able to get themselves a smaller one. The sizes of capital ships can range from 100 meters to several kilometers. The reason why capital ships are great for exploring new areas is that they are capable of fast travel. In fact, fast travel is the only way a capital ship can move. So, this allows you to skip the tens of hours of flight time that you'd have to go through using a regular ship. The way the fast travel works is that the ship first has to charge itself up for some time. The charge-up time and the fuel consumption both grow depending on how far you intend to travel. A short journey or travel through a familiar route takes a shorter charge-up time, but a longer and less familiar route can take 6 to 48 hours of charging. During its charge-up time, you can leave the ship freely and go do other things as long as you come back in time for the fast travel. You can freely travel to almost any place in space, but there are some restrictions though. For example, you can't travel inside a non-friendly station safe zone, and you can't use a civilian capital ship to go somewhere inside the asteroid belt. By default, the capital ships are completely secure. You can't destroy or steal them, not even on accident. All capital ships have a shield which doubles as a safe zone, which by default cannot be turned off. However, even though the capital ship itself is safe, if you've parked it in a non-safe zone area, as soon as you leave from inside its safety, you'll be a vulnerable target. So, you'll be able to keep your moving base safe, but not the smaller ships that leave the base. These type of civilian capital ships cannot move to an area where there's war going on. However, if you wish to use your capital ship for war, you can upgrade it to a military capital ship. By doing that, the ship's own safe zone will shift to a dynamic one, and the ship will be able to attack enemy stations that also have a dynamic safe zone. This means that when a military capital ship fast travels near an enemy station's dynamic safe zone, the ship's and the station's safe zones will nullify each other and both will be left vulnerable for attacks. If the capital ship gets damaged, it won't be able to move anymore. However, attacking stations can be very risky, as the capital ships are worth multiple times more than an average static station. The attacking ship needs to be at least of the same size class as the station it's trying to attack in order to succeed with removing the safe zone. So, a small capital ship can't do anything to a huge static station. The charge-up time for the military capital ships is longer than the civilian ones and can take from 24 hours up to 72 hours, and the time it takes is also affected by the level of security that the enemy station has. So, in conclusion, capital ships are useful for many different scenarios. Solo players looking to go for a mining trip somewhere far away, a company who wants to venture out to a distant moon, or for bigger factions to use to wage war on others. That's all on capital ships for now, but stay tuned for a video explaining the station siege mechanics in more detail. Remember to join our Discord server and to wishlist Starbase on Steam to stay up to date with all the latest Starbase info.